I had seen the original Argentinian version of Secret in Their Eyes and was just dazzled by the story and the performances and how intricate it was and the plot twists, because I love a great suspense. Talking to Billy Ray, who wrote and directed it, and coming to this place of, if it were a woman, what would be the greatest loss and how would she respond to that, and just looking into those avenues of grief and pain and injustice became really intriguing. Good thrillers are hard to find, and I just think there were so many classic elements to the story. I loved the idea of remaking it as an homage, in no way saying, oh, that movie that they made 40 years ago, we could do that so much better now. This is a current movie out only a few years ago, won an Academy Award. I mean, it was a great movie. So the idea of saying we want to really more pay tribute to it, I thought was really nice. And then you have Chiwetel and you have Nicole Kidman, and it just seemed like a great place to be. I immediately had, inspirations based on what was already written there about the ways that it could easily transform into a female character, and instead of a husband losing his wife, what would it be and how would it work? And Billy was interested in my ideas and, kind of fleshing them out in his epically writerly way. And, we had a really good creative relationship, Billy and I. There wasn't anything easy. I think that's the quicker answer. It was all exceedingly challenging. I mean, gratifying, certainly, but there were no fun days. I think during a cast read-through at one point, somebody said something funny, and we all laughed, and I said, does everyone realize that is our only moment of joy we will ever have together? Which ended up not being true, fortunately. I think the, original Jess, who she is this very, sunny, kind of incredible person. She's happy, she loves her job, she's well dressed and has a beautiful daughter and a cute little house and understands her life perfectly. She's lost her husband and has survived that and realizes that life can go on and can bloom in different ways. And I think she's a very fulfilled, happy human being. It's interesting, I think different characters in the movie become emboldened with the obsession of making things right. Everybody kind of takes turns with becoming possessed with that idea, as opposed to just the story about one person crazed to find out the truth. We kind of all take turns in a funny way. I think because Jess is important to him and he feels as a friend that he's failed her in some way, that he's in large part responsible for things falling apart the way they did. It was so great. It was really great. He's a wonderful actor, and he's just a beautiful human being, and I had no idea how absolutely hilarious he would be. We were always shooting these intense scenes, and then they would, change the setup and say, oh, go sit in this corner over here out of the way, and we would find ourselves telling each other stories. His stories were so funny, and he can laugh so freely, and he's just a great person. Nicole Kidman, newcomer, she's going to be big. She plays Claire, and I adore her. I've known her a very long time. She is just a great girl. She's just an awesome girl, and she's sublime in this movie, as she is in everything, but really she's, it's a very tricky part that she plays in this, and she's wonderful. It's funny, for such a dark, intense movie, it attracted a lot of happy, cheerful actors, and Michael Kelly being one of them, maybe one of the top 5 nicest human beings on the planet Earth, and a wonderful actor. And I mean, everybody was just happy to be together, really invested in what we were doing, making huge efforts to do interesting things with these characters. Billy Ray is an incredibly smart and another super happy person. I mean, just always with a smile on his face, always with an answer to a question, always open to anybody's idea and making it work. And at the end of every day would say thank you and goodbye to every single person on the set. I've never seen anything like that in my life. We've done a number of things together, and this was probably, it's always kind of nerve-wracking for me because he's my husband and I want him to think I'm awesome. But this was a collaboration where I realized that if he hadn't been there, I don't think I could have fashioned together the performance that I wanted to for this. I think there's something great about this kind of storytelling that just, leads people on, where you're, literally on the edge of your seat wanting to know what is going to happen. I just think it's truly exciting, and the story so powerful and intriguing, and there's so many twists and turns. I think it would be thrilling.